Okay, so now we're going to look at how you convert between improper fractions and mixed numbers. We're going to look at what it means and then talk about how you can do it in a faster way. So first let's look at what they are. So mixed numbers and improper fractions are all things which are greater than one whole. A mixed number is when you have an integer and a fraction, and an improper fraction is when you have a numerator that is bigger than the denominator. What we're going to look at now is what that means and how you can convert between them. So let's look at our first example. Here we have 1.5. So I've got 1 whole 1 and then 1.5. So that is 1.5. Let's have a look at that then as an improper fraction. Well, if it's all broken into halves, so my denominator is a half, I then have 1, 2, 3, 3 halves. Let's have a look at another one. If I have an improper fraction, 9 sixths, so I've got 6 sixths, 7, 8, 9 sixths. How do I convert this to a whole number then? Well, I must have 1 whole 1, or 1 as an integer, so I have 1. Left over then, what fraction do I have? Well, I have 3 sixths. Let's have a look now at a rule for doing this. Well, here, if you think about it, what I'm doing is I have 1 whole 1, and I times it by 2 to find out how many halves I have, so I have 2. And then I have 1 half here, so I plus that 1, so I have 3, and it's broken into half, so my numerator is 3, my denominator is 2. Now to go the other way, if I have 9 sixths, well, if I do 9 divided by 6, I get 1 whole 1, and then I have left over a remainder of 3, that goes here, and obviously that 3 is in sixths, so 3 sixths. Let's have a quick look at doing a few by ourselves then. Let's see if I have a look at 2 and 2 and 2 thirds. And this is a mixed number. You have an integer and a fraction. And I want to make it into an improper fraction. Well, let's do this top bit first. So if I do 2 multiplied by 3, that gives me how many thirds are in here? That gives me 6. Let's just have a look at what I've done really. I'm saying I had 2 lots of whole things put into a third, so I had 6. And then I'm saying, okay, well I've got to add 2 to that because I've got 2 here. So that means I've got 8, and that must be in thirds. What did I do in this final bit? Well, I already know I have 2 thirds, and so I plus that bit on. 8 thirds. Let's see if that looks right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 thirds. Right. Let's have a look at a different one then. Let's have a look at saying I have 9 quarters, and I want to convert this to a mixed number from an improper fraction. Well, what I do is I do 9 divided by 4, which gives me 2 remainder 1. What that then means is that I've got 2, 1 left over, which we know we did in quarters, 2 1/4. Let's have a look what I did then. What did I do there? Well, I went, okay, I had 9, 4, 8, 9 quarters. I divided that by 4 because I put it into groups of 4. So I have 2 groups of 4 with a remainder of 1, that's this one, 2 1/4. That is how we convert between mixed numbers and improper fractions.